And Tank Abbott for the Ultimate Fighters has recovered, and so has To Be Continued for the Jojo references, coming back for this big time Week 17 matchup to declare the Mad Max Snap Championship. We got the Ultimate Fighters taking on the Jojo references. This is a rivalry. This is for the division as the 7 and 8 Ultimate Fighters take on the 6 and 7 Jojo. But the Jojo has the point differential. So if they are victorious here today, they will be crowned champion. Oh no, and BJ Penn comes out of the gate injured. This is catastrophic for the MMA team as BJ Penn has 2 kick return touchdowns under his belt for this season, an average of 23.8 yards per return. He's also been returning punts as well at a great average. I think it's like 18 yards per average for punts. Doing great. So that's a huge loss for the MMA team here for the Ultimate Fighters. St. Pierre getting the Shamrock. Shamrock in the open. Touchdown, baby. It must be McDonald's March season, baby, because Shamrock shaking as Frank Shamrock is able to catch it from George St. Pierre to take this game up. And there is the kick. And it's good. And so Ultimate Fighters draw first blood. How ironic against the Jojo references. Woo. To be continued, just returning, now returning. Back there, what a hell of a kick. Oh, they tried to bring him down. Oh, they're going to bring him down even closer. Oh, they fumbled. To be continued may not be doing well. He may still be hurt, and he has hurt his team as he is allowed Boss Rutten the ability to pick up that ball and take this to a 13-point game. And here is the kick. Machida slams that foot into the ball and gives them the 14-0. Wow. And Jojo references already had an uphill battle coming into today because their quarterback, the Gold Experience, is on the shelf. Did not return for this game. And so instead, we're going to have Vanilla Ice out there, baby. Vanilla Ice, oh, tried to hand it off, but the bad boy, Tito Ortiz, getting in there. You know, I just recently watched him beat the living shit. Oh, there's Randy Couture, too. Couture, leading sacker on this team, 26 sacks on the season now. Vanilla Ice with the ball. Oh, tries to get it to Finesse G. They're too far back there. Now it's 4th, 23. They're gonna have to punt the ball. Oh, and a shitty punt by the kitty cat. Miltic. The MMA team has had great special teams this year, and oh my God, we just saw a punt return touchdown! Wow, Pat Miltic. Oh, I cannot believe it. Wow. What a kick return there. That was amazing. And now, the Jojo has to find something with inside them. They're down 21-0. To be continued trying to make something happen there. Whoo-wee, I tell you what. It's been an action-packed game here. There's the handoff, the road roller. Trying to make something happen, especially with the Gold Experience being out. There we go, the road roller trying to reach past, trying to just push forward, trying to make anything happen here. For this is their last dance. Vanilla Ice, what a pass to the Finesse G. Finesse G brings it across the 50 all the way to the 40. All right, here we go. Handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Vanilla Ice keeping the ball. Ice baby to Finesse G again. Vanilla Ice and Finesse G feeling it. They are definitely feeling it. And I just got confirmation here that Pat Miltic actually already had a punt return touchdown on this season, which means that now He has 2 punt return touchdowns on a season, which is a season record. Congratulations to Pat Miltic on that huge achievement. Wow. Records being broke here in TFO. 2020, the season of Eden. Oh, and Jojo trying to be reborn here, trying to get into that end zone, trying to keep this game from getting away from them. There's the blitz by the Ultimate Fighters who come into this HGH ready. They are vein popping. 4th and 3, that defense holds. And Jojo has to bring out the field goal unit, hot and wet. And it is good, hot and wet, able to get it. Well, soft and wet, I'm sorry. So I like it hot and wet. So, but however you like it, 3 points is what's on the board. Miltic here. Okay. Well, maybe he's tired after that punt return touchdown. You know, I was talking about how great of a punt returner he was. I wasn't saying anything about his kick return. What do you want from me? Wow, Royce Gracie not able to get up there. He doesn't got the hops he used to. You know what I mean? It's older. It's a new day. Speaking of old, Tank Abbott. Whew. Oh, man. I still wouldn't fuck with him, though, man. He's a badass man. And that gut keeps getting bigger and bigger, and he's going to keep slamming people with it. Throwing it to Gracie. Gracie, this time he must have heard me making fun of his hops. Oh, my God, and the defender missed. And Gracie, the legendary, the first and second ever winner of the UFC tournament. Royce Gracie, God's gift. I don't know if that's his nickname. That's what I mean. Royce, God's gift, Gracie. George St. Pierre. Oh, I thought that was going to halftime. Stop the bleeding. MMA, they smell the blood. They've caused the cut above the eye of the Jojo, and the blood is trickling down into the face. To be continued, still fighting through the pain, still fighting through the agony. Oh, and to be continued finally goes down. I told you I didn't think he was healthy enough to be here today. On that first possession, he fumbled it, and so we're gonna have to bring out Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. And it looks like it's the backup ballers of the Jojo. There's not a backup baller. That's the road roller. That's their premium player. And he's out there trying to keep this game from just exploding out of control. Vanilla Ice handing it off. No, he keeps it. What a horrible maneuver, but he's got a man open in the end zone. It's Corpse. Jesus, Corpse with the touchdown. Oh, yeah. Resurrected. Vanilla Ice. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, 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 go. Ninja, ninja. Rap. I had to make sure that made a field goal. I don't want to say rap without making a field goal. That's embarrassing. So soft and wet. How romantic. Kick into Miltic. Oh, tried to make something happen there on the kick return. Returning is not an easy game, and trying to debate how many points to put in your returners versus your other players and if they should be starters, those are huge decisions that impact your team all season long. And you know, the Ultimate Fighters, they have come back from a lot of adversity this season, and adversity is a nice way of saying getting their asses whooped, you know. But you know what? I know Jason McCormick's been in the kitchen and he's been cooking. And he's been cooking something up delicious. And I know it smells like meatballs and spaghetti. And I know it smells like rigatoni. And I know it smells like everything you want it to be. But the truth is, he's just been cooking up a plan to get this Ultimate Fighter team where it needs to be. And it's right here today with an 18-point lead against their rival, their ultimate rival, the Jojo References. So the other team in this division, and a huge sack by Randy Couture, second on the day, adding to his legendary season this year. Couture getting in there, showing how dominant these older players can be. Vanilla Ice, he's got the Jesus Corpse open. Corpse with a huge jump. Nobody ever in range. They don't want the blasphemy of the Jesus Corpse rubbing off on them. But they're able to get over there, get the first down. The other team in this division is the Vampire Hunters, and what a season that was early on, being part of the Ravioli ritual, whatever we call it, Ravioli Gate, and then Chef Boyardee coming in and just being just such a great human being and owner. And I appreciate Chef Charles Boyardee coming in at the last second, taking over a team that he didn't create, that he was willing to help manage. And the Road Roller gets into the end zone there, finally helping his team out. He's been really putting them on the back here and rolling them as far as he can, getting them into that end zone. There's the kick, another point. Every point's going to count here. Now they're only down by 11, making sure that this game just doesn't... Look, you can lose a lot of points early. It's TFO, you know what I mean? It's all about that comeback, you know? And one of those touchdowns was a fumble by a sick guy who tried to get out there, who was injured, who just wanted to help his team. Oh, McGregor in the open, throwing guardrails at those Jojo references, but they're able to bring him down. Hi-ya! Take him to the goal line. St. Pierre chucking it to Shamrock. Frankie open in the... trying to get out, and first down. Now they're on the 30-yard line. Ultimate Fighters trying to keep this ball. See, this is what the Ultimate Fighters want to do. When you have an opponent weak, you want to keep on the pressure. The time is ticking here in this half. McGregor open in the middle, finally getting it to him. Oh, fumble! McGregor dropped the ball, recovered by the references. That's a huge recovery. They're not going to be able to kick the field goal because they're way far out, but they don't let MMA get the field goal either. Huge play coming into this halftime, keeping this game manageable for the Jojo references, keeping them in this division championship game, this Mad Max Snap division title matchup. As the Mona Lisa, painted to perfection, coming out here. Not really doing much here. So now one half remains here of this season for both of these teams. There's a huge incomplete pass. One of these teams will go on to the playoffs. The other will not have a record that will sustain them for... well, I don't think so. Anyway, I'd have to look that up. I really don't know. I only looked up the stats for this game, so I don't know if the loser has a shot of getting into the playoffs or not. Huge interception by the MMA team. That's Ken Shamrock out there. Wow, brother of Frank, legendary UFC champion, legendary WWE superstar, legendary TNA champion, first ever TNA champion, which also makes him an NWA champion. So there you go, learning something, aren't you? I mean, if the MMA team loses here today, they potentially have a shot of still being in the playoffs, wild card wise. But Jojo, I mean, a 6-9 team making the playoffs, it's been done. We had a division champion win last year at 6-9, actually. But winning a division at 6-9 is one thing. Getting a wild card at 6-9 is a totally other thing. So I don't think that would come to fruition. Fighters now 3rd and 10 here. Man in motion. St. Pierre back. He's got a man open at the top. It's Gracie. Incomplete. Thrown over Gracie's head. You know, I was making fun of him from those hops earlier, and then he jumped, but he just couldn't jump there. Just couldn't make the little hop skip. Machida back for the kick. Winds it up. Huge spinning reverse tope kick right to the face. Ramen noodle style, if you will. That's a Jerry Lawler joke, by the way, just so everybody doesn't think I'm saying racist stuff. Lawler probably thinks racist. But, wow, and the Mona Lisa trying to fight everybody off here. 31-17. There's plenty of time, though. Jojo references need to strike. The Road Roller rolling past the competition there. Still fighting. Won't give up. Can't give up. 2nd and 1. Vanilla Ice. Another handoff to the Road Roller. Getting the first down. Keeping the chains moving. Keeping the ball in Jojo's possession. The Road Roller. There was a blitz there. 2nd and 14. Everybody in motion. Oh, the defense in motion too, as Andre Alavoski is able to get the submission. Tap out, third round. Vanilla Ice back. He's got a man open, but he's going to choose to run it anyway. Oh, that was a horrible play by the references. Now they're going to have to punt the ball. This puts them in a lot of peril at this point. They are down by a ton of points, relinquishing the football back to the team that has all those points. But when you've got a minute left in the third quarter, you just can't let an MMA team like... Oh, and Miltech is down! Miltech ends his season 2020 injured, and now will need to go to the back. Hopefully he is not too hurt. Potentially may be needed next week for the fighters if they're able to be victorious here. And there's that. Well, actually, next week would be the wild card, so I guess that wouldn't be next week. So I guess Miltech will get a week. If the fighters win here, they'll be off next week because that will be the wild card week, and then they'll have to come back for a match. Tank Abbott fully open down there, first down. Third quarter coming to an end here shortly. St. Pierre looking around, has Tank Abbott. Oh, Tank Abbott able to get that big belly. Running towards that line. First down. Man in motion here for St. Pierre. The defense rushes in. St. Pierre unloads to Abbott. Oh, and Abbott caught it awkwardly, and he is down. Broken beard. He has that beautiful goatee, baby. Oh, and they're going to have to bring in Frank Trigg. They brought Trigg in for the return duties, but now Trigg's going to be in there. This could be the blessing that the Jojo needed. The defense rushes in. Oh, they get St. Pierre back there. Vampire Dio. 30 sacks on the season for Vampire Dio. Congratulations. What a milestone. What a player he's been. Oh, and Royce Gracie getting the ball there. 1st and 8 now. MMA not missing a beat. Throwing it to Trigg. Oh, incomplete. Trigg just doesn't have enough experience there in the octagon of TFO. And so he's not able to pick up the ball the way he needs to. They're going to hand it to Trigg. Trigg actually looks kind of fast. 3rd and 5, though. He wasn't able to get past that defensive line. They're going to try it again. Trigg with the ball. Only 3 yards, so it's going to bring the field goal unit out. I have to sense that the Ultimate Fighters did that on purpose. I mean, getting the touchdown would have been great. Wasting the time's even better. And the field goal is good. 34-17. Lyoto Machida! I remember when I used to like UFC, Machida was man. Like, I loved watching him kick fools in the face. And now he's kicking field goals here in TFO. How exciting. So the Gold Experience has to watch from the sideline as Vanilla Ice chucks the ball to the Finesse G. I will say Vanilla Ice and Finesse G have had some amazing connections here today. They need to add that with the Road Roller, and they need to steamroll down this field. There's a huge throw to the Jesus Corpse, but he is unable to bring it in. 2nd and 10. Vanilla Ice handing off to the Road Roller. Roller gets a kill. He gets a few kills. He's at the 50. And they bring him down after the 45-yard line. Huge run there for the Road Roller. 17-point deficit here. Handoff, no. Vanilla Ice fakes it. Chuck it. Oh, Vanilla Ice trying to outbeat Tito Ortiz, but you can't beat Tito Ortiz. I was trying to say this earlier. I watched the Tito Ortiz versus Ken Shamrock trilogy, and Tito just dominated. And so that's what Tito does. Oh, and the Road Roller killing another fool and getting in that end zone, picking up some 6 points for his team. Needed points. Now they're only down by 11. This field goal could mean they're only down by 10. Oh, and it's no good. MMA getting in there, making this an 11-point game. Soft and wet with the kick here. There's not even a bounce. George St. Pierre, captain of the ship, putting himself right in the middle, catching that ball. Now St. Pierre with the ball, launching it across the field to Gracie. Another first down tacked on. Jojo calling their last time out, hoping, praying that some sort of miracle happens here. Something needs to happen. Frank Trigg with the ball. He's not able to get the first, but he keeps that clock ticking. 1:15 now, everybody in motion. St. Pierre back. He's got the ball still. He's got a man in the middle. It's Gracie. His BFF, first down. And 53 seconds. Will St. Pierre add to his total? Oh, he's going to hand it to Frank. But Frank's not able to get in. Again, I think they just running out the clock here. And if Frank gets injured, I don't think they much care. There's the blitz. Frank getting plowed. How many times have I said that in my right Frank blog? St. Pierre handing off to Frank again. Nope. So Machida going to come out here, add to his total. I mean, it should be a chip shot for him. And it's good. Ooh, I was holding my breath there, I tell you what. 14-point game now. I mean, doesn't change much. I mean, if Mona Lisa can run this back for a touchdown, then we can talk. She's kind of slow there. Mona Lisa down at the 20. And so this most likely is the last play of the game. 15 seconds, gotta keep going. Vanilla Ice got the ball, 2-1, pitches it to the road roller who got it and is brought down, and that is the ball game. That 28 points at the beginning of the day is what set the pace for the Ultimate Fighters to come in here and be victorious. 286 yards by George St. Pierre. He was able to go ahead and launch an aerial assault, especially to Royce Gracie, who picked up 4 of those receptions for 138 yards. Don't forget about the big fumble by To Be Continued, and then To Be Continued getting injured earlier on. You know, some of these players want to come back and play a little earlier than they should. They keep a bad status. But there's a good status for you. The division champions, the Mad Max Snap champions, the Ultimate Fighters. They're going to the playoffs, and we'll see you this playoff.